That's how it starts, just like that. Every day, every day. Jump out on the site, a little bit of steel toe tap, and we're moving on. Today, we're moving on to drywall. Hi, I'm Mark Kranenburg, and welcome back to Greenmark Builders TV. Today, we're talking about one of my favorite parts of the building process, drywall. The reason I love drywall so much is because the way that we do it sets us apart from all of our competition. As you can see, there's only 4 screws in this sheet. That's because what we do on interior partitions is we put beads of glue behind the sheet and then 1 screw to act as a clamp and hold this sheet in place. So right here is the first part of the plastering process. What we do is we do the butt joints, which is a tape joint and plaster built out over 16 inches on each side. Then we move on to the flat joints. The flat joints is a tapered joint. This is the long edge of the drywall. What happens is we put plaster, tape, and then scrape it flat. On the second and third coat, all you're doing is filling in where the shrinkage happens. One of the best tricks for good mudding is keeping your joints as tight as you can. This way, you're eliminating the need for more mud. So let's talk about drywall tools. We've got the mud box. Here's a mud box with a cornering sponge. We've got the pump for loading the bazooka and whatever else we need to. Tools for keeping your tools clean. On a house this size, usually takes a crew of 3, 7 to 10 days, where Steve does it all on his own at the same time. Steve, why don't you tell us what this machine is?
They call it a bazooka or an automatic taper. Put the mud and the tape all on at the same time, and you can do corners, flats, everything with it.
So you just say it saves you a ton of time.
Yep.
Nice. There's 2 different types of corners. We've got round bullnose and square. We use square wherever there's ceiling transitions, coffers, or trays. The round we use on our outside corners. As you can see, Steve is gluing his corners on. This is another thing that sets us apart from everybody else. It's a 2-part glue where you glue the corner and the bead itself. How many seconds before that dries there, Steve?
Sir.
So Steve's just applying the corner. This way, when we install our baseboard, you've got a tight joint all the way through. A lot of people don't put these corners on because they're a ton of work. You gotta glue them, you gotta cut them, you gotta make sure they're in the exact right spot. There's no moving them around once you get them put in place. They definitely take more time and attention to detail. But one thing that we love about them is they don't dent like steel corners do. They've got a little bit of a rougher surface, so then you can sand them, paint them, and it blends into your wall perfectly when you're done. So let's recap. Make your joints tight, glue your sheets to the wall, do your joints in the proper order: butt joints, flat joints, inside corner, then outside corner. So that's drywall. Thanks for checking out Greenmark Builders TV. We'll see you next time.